It's our first child. Everyone tells you it's going to be a beautiful journey. We had this, moment. We're going to bring the baby home. We're going to have this new family together.
First-time parents, we had zero idea what to expect. And sometimes I will wake up and look at Kai and the life that we now have, and it's easy to forget just how severe his condition was and how close we were to having a very, very different life.
Kaiser Permanente has this program where they want to see the mother and baby after the third day of the birth of the child. And during that checkup, the nurses found that he had a fever.
So anytime a newborn presents with a fever, the first thing on our minds is, does the baby have an infection? So that's when we start looking for blood work, we're looking for signs of infections. Kai went to the ER briefly and then came up to the NICU shortly after going to the ER.
The pediatrician on call at the ER ran a number of different tests to see what the cause of Kai's fever was. They came back with results from the spinal tap and found that it might be related to meningitis.
Babies who get meningitis, if they're not treated promptly, can get very sick very quickly. Babies can die from meningitis, or if they don't die, they can have long-term neurological problems that we may not ever be able to fix.
The doctors actually told us that had we waited even 12 hours longer, it's possible that bacteria would have entered Kai's brain and caused seizures and created long-term damage to his brain.
This is, could be life or death. It was so scary, and it's the third day after my delivery, so I just got very emotional. It was very emotional. This is a serious illness. It's meningitis. And the decisions they made, the treatment they made was so fast and so right, and saved our baby's life.
So Kai is 4.5 months old now. I can't ever tell that he ever made a detour to the NICU. And so he looked great. He's doing everything that a 4.5-month-old is supposed to be doing, smiling, getting fat, playful, playing with his fingers.
Looking back on it, had we not had some of the best, most highly trained physicians, Kai's outcomes would have been very different. And so absolutely, I would trust Kaiser physicians with my life, Phoebe's life, and of course Kai's.
We were, again, so thankful that Kaiser Permanente turned this scary moment, turned it around, and now we're back to a happy family.